evening, everybody. Welcome to Go Beyond for February the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. Free hugs, big hugs to all of you. All right, tonight you're going to need your chair, a pair of weights, and two bands for your legs. And you will be using those two bands simultaneously, which is why you have to have two. If you only have one, that's okay. Then you use the one that you've got. And you're going to need your body towel. We're going to use that a couple of different ways. We will use it in our hands. We're going to use it on the floor. We're going to stand on it. We're going to step over it. It'll be good. So we're going to start off with a warm up. But right before we warm up, I'm going to go ahead and turn the music on. And we're going to do our rounds of breathing. We're going to do 3 rounds of 4, 2, 6. So let's get this music going. We'll stand up nice and tall. You know what? I actually have time. This is not a very fast class. We'll stand up. We'll do the breathing without the music. So stand up nice and tall. Shrug your shoulders up. And then gently let them down into where they need to be. They'll just kind of go into the space that they want to be in. And we're going to breathe and feel from here to here, here to here, here to here. 4, 2, 6. Ready. Deep breath. One more. All right, now that we've kind of got our body primed to either go to sleep or get ready to move, we're ready to go. Let's roll our shoulders. And let's elbows up. We're going to do a little rotation here. Straighten that arm a little bit and just slow it down. And bring it here. Roll forward. Roll it back. Forward. And back. Now legs. Push the heel. Now I'm not kicking forward so much as I'm pushing that heel straight down in front of me, like you're stomping on the gas pedal. Okay? So it's just that low. Push, 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 and you can move while you're doing this. Because I was thinking of turning it down. Now push back and push your heel back. It's all in the heel right now. Working on getting those calves warmed up. Heel, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pick up the knee. So you're just going to do a gentle knee pick up and put it down. Now, we're going to change a little bit. You're going to kind of bring the knee over. So you're going to pick up. Take your time. And if you're doing this at home, you don't have to grab your legs. You can just do the knee march. Just trying to get a little deeper. One more. So all right, shake those legs out. Arm, arm. Let's stretch. We got to get our core away. Just a little lean into it. Now let's go ahead and add some more foot movement here. Bring all of our weight to one side. 4, 3. You're going to keep the movement to go across front. Good. Keep your hands nice and open. Help your body to shake. Again, moving across the skin. Really use this move. Pull your shoulders away from that slightly stretch in there. And 4, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and pick up your weights. to do a 4-count lift. So it's going to be a quick lift and then out 2, 3, 4. So stand up nice and tall. You're going to go out 2, 3, 4, up 2, 3, 4. Lift quickly and then take it out and down. Lift out and down. Lift out and down. This we do all the time, but the out and down, that's when you're carrying stuff and you've got to control it. And we might get off beat, and that's okay. I want us to really focus on getting that extension out and down. Because this, we do all the time. Now notice, my extension is lower than my shoulders, out and down. So I'm not trying to expand high. I'm at chest level and down. Let's do one more. All right, we're going to turn the arms a little bit. So the elbows are in, so you're 45. And notice you're at lap level. Up, out, and elbows come back in. Up, out, and elbows come back in. Up, out, and elbows come back in. So you never go all the way down. Here, and it's the elbow extension. Good. And in. You don't want to go high, because that's not where we're going. One more in. And all the way, rotate and come down. Go up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. Up, out, and down. Last one. Up, out, down, and done. All right. I'm setting my towel on my chair because we're going to start with hip hinges and we're going to pick the towel up after we get into it. All right? So go into whatever state you want to be with your body. We don't have to use the chair. We know how to do this. Okay. Make sure your weight's on your toes and then to your heels. And then take those hips back. Tucking the belly button towards the top of the thighs. We're going to go ahead and see the stretch of the hamstrings a little time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and pulse. Bump, 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 bump. The pulse is that fast. Very small. Back into position. With the speed, go side to side. To the left, to the right. To the left, to the right. And it should not be a big sway. In fact, it's just a little hip switch behind you. So the front of your body should not look like it's going side to side. Back to the center. Down. Half up. Down. Half up. Down. Half up. Down. And roll it all the way up now. Shake your legs out. Pick up your body's out. Okay. So just brace your hands right here. Let's go right back into our hip hinge. Now we're going to bring our towel out to shoulder level. I've got my arms very bent, okay? So it's almost like goalposts. And I can feel where my low back is really trying to hold. My towel is below eye level. So if I'm looking at a 45, it's blocking my 45 degrees. If I'm looking at you, I can see you just fine. Make sure your weight is in your toe box and your heels. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it up. All right. Hips, little hula move. We're doing 2 of the hip hinges, which is where I'm trying not to wear it completely out. All right. Go ahead and take this just above head level. In fact, you can rest it right here if you want to. back into our hip hinge. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Small pulse. Very small. It's to be too much. You always put your arms down. Almost a minute song. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1, and up. And roll this guy down. Woo. Okay. Just arch your back, hang through there for just a second, let it stretch. And then up. All right. Drop this guy on the floor. So you're going to put your heels on it. Put your feet on there high enough that it's just the toe edge of this part edge of your toes. So you're the whole flat foot of your knot is just not on the floor. And your feet are close together. I probably have maybe 4 inches between my heels. So we're going to go into hip hinge with the heels up. And you're basically balancing on your toes. So sit back into your hips. Be mindful of your chest and belly. Here we go. Pulse. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and up. Now, rock back onto your heels. You may need to adjust your feet just. My heels are barely touching, but when I start to squat, I will lean in my heels. Hold it down. Let's get back there. Let's go. 5, 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. We're going to keep going with this one because there's a phrase I want to finish in the music before we go to wide stance. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. All right. Go to wide stance. And again, get your toes planted. Remember, when you squat, you want to have your knees go out just a little bit, not way out. Here we go. You want to be able to sit, close your hand, and pulse. Keep your balance, press into toes. Ankle up your back, making sure level our bars, all feet okay. Let's press them out. 1, and 4. 1, up. Just into the back heel. Just a little swishy, swishy. All right, let's sit back under our heels. Toes are up. Pulse. Go in. 4, 3, 2, come up. All right, we'll move the hips. Okay, go to mid stance where you have one toe down and one heel down. Hips even. Down. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come up. Switch. Go down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Go ahead. We're going to put our bands on. So we're going to pull the towel out of the way for the moment. Actually, no, leave your towel right where it is. Bands. Now, I'm going to put my heavy one on top and my lighter one on my calves. Okay. It all has to do with your levers. The closer your heavier band is, the easier it is for you to use that heavier band. Okay. The lower it is on your leg, the harder it is to open and close. So I'm trying to give my legs a fighting chance by putting the harder band higher and my easier band a little bit lower. But, you know, 2 bands. 2 bands is still 2 bands. And so we are severely restricting what we're doing. So I know for me that when I do below the knees, for me, it works best if I put it on the widest part of my calves, then I don't feel like it's pulling on my knee joints. And this also gives me the best positioning for my band to keep it where I want it to be in place. When it comes to above, it just wears most comfortable for you. So always remember that you're not stuck in any particular place. We're going to use our towel as a step over. So we're going to be taking steps, 2 steps over, 2 steps back. And then once we finish our pattern, we'll turn sideways and step sideways over it. So you can just lay it down on the floor like we just had it, and you'll simply just turn yourself to go over the deal. So we're going to use this for our legs. They're going to be highly restricted. Think of it as pantyhose that fell down in the wrong place. We're all used to that. No, just kidding. We're not. Okay, step over. Okay, I'm taking my feet to resistance, so I'm not going to just let them sit close like this. So you're going to step over and back. Now try not to do this big hip turn when you step back. You want to keep your hips facing forward and back. So the pattern we're going to do is you're going to step, it's going to be left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, okay? So left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left. And then you're going to turn sideways. You're going to step all the way over. Left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left. And then you'll turn forward and you'll do our forward pattern. Left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, and turn. And then 2 over each way. You'll turn and you'll go forward, lean to the left 2 times here, and then lean to the right 2 times, up and back. And then you pivot. Turn. Right, right, left, left, left. Turn. Over and back. Over and back. Turn. Front and back. Front and back. It is important that we change our lead feet. Now, sideways you don't have to, because going back you're leading with your leg. But going forward, lead with the left, go forward and back. Lead with the right, go forward and back. Now let's do one more side, sideways. All right, so here I want you to take a nice, slow, stop right in the middle, and then come, step back, stop in the middle, and then return. Now step forward to the right, step back to the right. So you're in that lunge position really here, and we're going to stop. Go ahead and pick up this side. Toss the side out of your way. We're going to sit on the chair and take the bottom band off. Or we're going to be doing open and close. So you can take off whichever band you want as long as you have one on your thigh. So if you want this one, your easier one, then take your top one off and pull this guy up here. Because, you know, we're going to die anyway, so might as well. All right, so we're going to sit on the front edge of our chair. Grab a hold of your chair, lift your knees up, feet together, open, close. If at any point you need to assist, you can just gently put your hands there. It's a psychological thing. You're not really holding your legs. but it tells your legs that something is there just in case. So if you really start getting tired there, it's a great psychological placebo. Open and close. And down. All right, go ahead and rock just a little bit with your hips. Pull your toes in and under so that you can stay in the open and close. Keep your toes planted, and I'm up on my toes. My heels are up. So we're going to open and close here. Open and close. You see my heels are pretty high, so I'm pushing out. And the wider you push out, the more your glutes become engaged as you start going up and down in your chair. All right. We got a set of phrases. We're going to finish with this. Then we're going to go back to an air set. We do full open and close. And then a 4 set. Heels are the same. All right. Let your feet come up here and rest. A little shake, shake, shake. Shake your groove thing. All right. Legs together. Grab hold of your chair. Pick your knees up. This time it's full open and close. Nice and slow. Of course, when I do my posting my video, they're probably going to get a shot of this, which is horrible. I learn how to do thumbnails, guys. 4, 3, 2, 1. And go down, sit forward, same thing. Open and close. Now, I just did what I tell you guys not to do. I did this, don't do that. Lead with the knees, feet slightly bent. Just make sure that it stays up in the legs and not in your knee joints. One more. All right. I'm going to stop this so that we actually have time to do it. We're going to go ahead and take your band off, but keep it handy because we're going to come back to it. We've got 2 more things to do before we come back to the band, so just keep it literally where you can find it. Pick up your weights. We're going to do 8 count front arm raise and side arm raise. So let's go ahead and get ourselves up off the chair. Up off the chair. Yay. All right, so remember, when we do our front arm raise, it's not at shoulder level, that's too high. Do it just under, and you start to feel the stress on the arm, that's when you're coming back down. It's going to be a 4 count lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4. And then side arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4. Now the counting will change. Ready? It's going to be faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3 to the side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4, and side. 2, 3, 4, and down. And up. 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4. All right, so now we're going to do left arm front, right arm side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4, and switch. 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4, and down. 2, 3, 4, and up. down, 2, last one of these, up, 2, 3, 4, and down. Bring the arms in just a little bit, go quicker, it's going to be up, 2, and down, 2, 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 up, 2, and down. 2 for 8 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To the side for the last. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and put your weights out of the way. Stay. Okay. You are going to need your chair for this one. Yeah, we're gonna stretch. We're not going to get out there without stretching. All right. Roll your shoulders gently, lifting those elbows, because that's a lot of work on that. And there's a reason why we don't go past that deadline right there. You want to stay right in here because this is where you lift all the time. This puts it past that. So let's go ahead and, you know what? Hold here. And let's just turn and turn. So when you're turning, you're pulling the one elbow and then you're pulling the other elbow. Pull and do just this gentle lift as you go. And you're going to bring it up about chin high. So you've got that torso rotation and that shoulder movement, and let's walk it right on, back down. And then your arms are long and rotate. And that takes a lot of the stress out of there. Okay, our next thing we're going to do is we're going to sit, stand, and curtsy lunge. So this requires you to be far enough away from your chair that when you sit, you're on the very edge, or, you know, edge enough so that when you stand, you can curtsy lunge without kicking your chair. So you're not going to sit proper, more like hip hinge perch. You know how it is, you touch, come up, curtsy lunge, back. Touch, come up, curtsy lunge. That's what we're going to do. You're going to touch, up, curtsy lunge, and back. Now, we're not going to go with the music. It's not going to be that fast. You're going to have to find your own pattern. Let me check the timing on the song. The song is about 3 minutes 40. So take your time to do everything well. Take your time doing your curtsy lunge. Take your time doing your hip hinge. Come up, catch your breath, go into your curtsy. All right? Okie dokie. Get you out of my way there, buddy. And it's, you know, it's not music that's going to push you to go faster. Here we go. It allows you to kind of cool down, get in the mode. Use those toes, those heels. Be mindful of where everything is in space so that you don't accidentally ding yourself on the chair. Of course, once you come back up, you catch your breath. You do it again. Lots of points. The lovely thing about this is if you need to slow down, you slow down. Catch your breath at the top and curtsy. It allows you to go as deep as you want. If you want to go deep. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Come back to center. Tie your chair to the back of your legs. And let's go outside the legs. And we're just going to do our sit to stand. So you're just going to push back your legs touch. Go all the way up, straighten your butt out. So when you sit, you got to tuck that lumbar in the right place. That bicycle position. So we're staying in the quads. One more. We're going to go ahead and just sit down on this one. So go here, and then of course adjust because your weights might be right behind your chair. And this is where you're going to put that other band back on your thighs. Go ahead and get that one on. Make sure it's in good position. Get your weights. All right. So we're going to go ahead and cross our weights over our chest, mummy position essentially. If this is uncomfortable, you can always go right here, okay? It just depends on how you're feeling that day. I kind of rest them right up here by my collarbones so that they're higher. What we're going to do is going to take our feet out to ab position so I can see my toes just beyond my knees. And then I'm going to walk my feet open so that I'm in resistance right here. Right? So my legs are working. So we're going from 90 to 80. So not only do you have resistance pretty high, you'll feel that here. You've got resistance coming up your legs. It's going to go into your pelvic region. So let's pulse, 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 pulse. If you don't want to go that 45, make sure that belly button is tucking forward towards the thighs. That helps. It's a cue to ensure that you're pushing in the right direction. Don't have your belly button tucked in, it's tucked out. AKA arching your back in the right direction. All right. So we're going to do, we're going to add a little shoulder to shoulder, center, shoulder. And it's more that rotation. So you're just turning to take the shoulder back, rotating back to the middle, turn the shoulder here. Center, turn. Be mindful of those knees. Let's come close. I'm actually going to straighten mine out more. Center, turn, let's go back to center and just stay there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. All right. Go ahead and take your band off, walk those legs in, slide the band down, and then use your feet to get the band off and away from you. Since we're already sitting here, let's go ahead and cross this leg up. Get the ankle on the knee if you can, or at the knee, not on the knee proper, but at the knee. And then once you get that there, go ahead and roll that hip forward because you're going to feel it right through here. So we're not even pushing on the leg. We're just sitting up nice and tall. 4, 3, 2, 1. A gentle push, but you've got to relax your leg because your leg is tense, and you're not going to push hard. Just a gentle push. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to reach down and curve under it and bring the whole thing up toward your armpits. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then take it back down. Walk it out. All the way out. Toes up. Stretch that calf. And then bring it in. All right. Ankle up. And then roll those hips forward and sit up. And oh, you feel it right there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let your leg relax. And like I said, this push is so gentle. You're not hurting yourself. You're just pushing enough that you feel that tightness real high back here. 4, 3, 2, 1. And as soon as you let off, you don't feel that anymore. Scoop and grab and bring it up as high as you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to extend that leg out and take you down to the heel, toes up. And just press it in that natural walk position. Stretch the back of your calf. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slide it in. Pull it wide. Make sure you're well seated. I have to adjust because this chair is hard. So we're just going to grab that here and take the opposite hand to the knee. And just try to straighten the shoulders. Good. Twist up the midline. Chin up, chin back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Disengage slowly. And rotate around to the other side. And twist into it, and then lift that chin and look up and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And disengage slowly. Go ahead and grab low. And you're just going to roll the hips forward and then roll those shoulders back into that lock position and drop your chin. Hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your chin up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chin at normal. And gently let go of your hands. And let's just breathe it up with arms. And down. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me today. I will see you next week.